making some elderberry wine. So I've got my nylon netting up. That's just the seeds and stuff that were left over after straining off the elderberries. I'm putting those in the nylon mesh. I'm gonna go ahead and add 3/4 of a gallon or 12 cups of juice. I'm gonna pour it through there, through the straining bag, just to try to rehydrate those seeds a little bit. And I had 4 cups of distilled water in there. So you can see some of the seeds are coming out, no big deal, because this is going to be strained off anyway. I put a tablespoon of yeast nutrient. I put 1 tablespoon of acid blend in there. Put 1 crushed Camden tablet just to kill off any natural yeast that wasn't killed off during the canning process, which it should have been, so I shouldn't have any issues there. And then 5 cups of sugar, because these don't have a lot of sugar. And then this time I'm going to use a store-bought yeast instead of a natural yeast. And this one's supposed to give me about 16% alcohol. We'll see. And we'll try that out. So we should have pretty close to a gallon of juice and berries, maybe a little bit over that once we put the berries in and they got rehydrated. The elderberry wine is done now with primary fermentation. You can see a lot of the seeds came out of the bag. It's still pretty fizzy, but it's been 5 days now, and it's been fairly warm in the house, so most of the fizz is running out. So now I'm gonna strain off a lot of this stuff. I want to get most of the yeast out, and all I've done is clamp that down. That's a bed sheet that I boiled to sanitize. So all this stuff is sanitary, and then I'm gonna strain this off, and then I'll put it into a glass jug. Right now I have the glass jug in the oven for about 10 minutes to sanitize it before I take what I strain off in here and place in the glass jug. So I'm not gonna film this process. I'm just gonna pour it over here, let that strain out a lot of the seeds, a lot of the yeast. I want to get a lot of the sediment out so it doesn't change the taste when it's in secondary fermentation. And then we'll leave it in secondary fermentation like we've done with other wines for about 3 weeks. And then we'll rack it one more time and then run it through a coffee filter. So that's all we'll have left after about 3 weeks.